Hi, my Capricorn and Capricorn rising friends. Sandra from ForYourChi.com here. We're here today to do your monthly tarot and oracle card reading for the first 6 houses for February 2022. Thank you so much for being here with me. The last 6 houses, 7 through 12, will be contained in the extended reading. Check me out in the links below. That is on Patreon. However, I've made it affordable for everyone, especially the Capricorns. It's almost like a coupon price. Check out tier 2. That will get you the monthly extendeds, and that'll also get you the yearly extendeds too. Okay, so what do we have here in your first house? I would like to give you better news. We have trapped in fear. You are afraid to make a move here, but you're needing to take action. It is time to cast aside whatever fear you're feeling. Because you, Capricorn, need to make changes in this situation to eliminate this fear once and for all. You pulled, and I'm using a brand new oracle deck. It's new to you, but I've had this deck for years. This is probably one of the first oracle decks that I purchased, and I had it in another suitcase away from my other decks. I'm using Colette Baron Reid's Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, which I absolutely love paired with this tarot and spread. The messages that I pulled so far for the other signs were just outstanding. The Lord of High Gratitude, the High Lord of Gratitude and Service. Now, this oracle card does talk about conscious action here. Humility. You know, there may be an element of you having to admit that you were wrong in a decision or a situation. Not necessarily admitting that to others, but perhaps admitting it to yourself so that you can finally take action to correct whatever situation you feel afraid of. And if anyone can do this, it's a Capricorn, right? They're not afraid to get their hands dirty, if you know what I mean, and get to work. Okay, the money. Second house rules money, but also rules your stuff. You have spiritual strength here, so this talks about a challenging time and situation in February. However, this is not your first rodeo, Capricorn. You've been through this and much worse before in this lifetime and others. And you have everything within you to overcome whatever challenges you have in February. But that's not really the great news. You already know that. The best news is there is someone here to help you. Now, this is sort of like reminding me of the Two of Cups card. Although not the Two of Cups in this deck. This is an agreement. Or this could be a partnership. Some of you may have partners that are jumping into your money situation that's coming to save you. Or this could be a new person that's agreeing to help you in some sort of money situation. You can have for some of you, I'm getting someone could rent some space from you that helps you out with your monthly bills. Okay? That's not for all of you, that's just for some. But so don't worry about the struggle or the challenge. You're going to get through it in February, and you do have help that's on the way. If you haven't seen evidence of it already as you're watching this reading, what is in your brother or sister category here in the third house? You have they have heart chakra, so this says that their heart chakra is either being affected or it's being opened at this time. For some of them, they may have a new love relationship or new child in their life that's opening their heart chakra and therefore their energy to new love, depths of love, I'm hearing. For others of them, this could be something, they're doing something, whether that's career or hobby that they love, and that's opening them up to more love. Now, this card can also mean that there can be a problem with the heart chakra and the heart chakra can be blocked, and if that's the case, it usually manifests in the form of chest pains, chest tightness, chest pains, could even be cardiovascular issues, cardiovascular complaints, or a diagnosis. Obviously, if this is happening, you will want to tell your brother or sister if they haven't sought medical attention, please do it right away. Do not wait, right? You may need to remind them of that. Or, sometimes they go off their medication, I'm hearing. And, maybe they're going off their medication because of a certain side effect, and that's okay. But if they need the medication, then they have to replace it with something else. Okay, so you may need to be the voice of reason on that. What's our advice card here? Rainbow Prince, compensation and perseverance. Okay, so this also tells me that they're going to be receiving information that comes through the heart chakra, and that is coming by means of emotion. This is not a typical message where you would get information with emotion, but if you have a brother or sister who is an empath or who is very sensitive that way, then this could mean that their emotions are going to be on steroids this month, and that they may have to do some energy work, some shielding to try to balance that out. Okay. You may also have to tell them that they need to continue on their current path, I'm hearing. Some of them may want to quit doing a project, a job, because they're exhausted. However, they can take a break, vacation, little R&R, but they need to go back to it. Their job, their work, or this situation is not done. Okay? Your fourth house, your house of home where you currently live right now, suffering in silence. What Capricorn doesn't feel this, right? You're doing all the hard work, chores, blood, sweat, and tears, and you're not asking for help. The Capricorn has help available to them, or you can go and get help. I feel like a lot of this is household duties. You're going to need to offload some of your responsibilities, if not long term, at least for a little while. I'm getting more than just the month of February. It's going to be February and at least part of March. I'm getting 6 weeks. You may need to call in some temporary, I hate to tell a Capricorn this because it's like fingernails on a chalkboard. You guys hate this. Housekeeping, house cleaner, cleaning team to help you with some housework. And it could be like, it doesn't have to be every week, but you could just hire someone once a month or something to come do a heavy cleaning or come do a heavy cleaning so that you don't have so much to do. You have to take some off your plate. It's just too much, Capricorn. The River Queen. Okay, flowing, let it go, natural movement. So this is going to be letting go of your pride, right? And that you can't do everything all the time. You're only human. Albeit you guys are superheroes, I'm going to hand it to you. You're fabulous in many ways. I can always count on a Capricorn to be there when I need them. But, you can do more things, like you can put more of your energy in what you really want to put it in versus what you have to put it in February. So in this way, the help is going to benefit you, okay? And you can you're going to feel good about it once you sign on the dotted line there to get some help. House cleaning help I'm talking about, housework help, or something to do with household. Okay, what do we have here? The fifth house, and we have the waiting game. Okay, so the waiting game in the fifth house talks about divine timing. For those of you single Capricorns, it might not be time to put yourself out there on the market yet if you're looking for a partner. It's best to wait. Patience is required, but success is assured, which is why I love this card. The Map Maker of Destiny. I have not seen this card in many years. Okay. Authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. But the Map Maker also talks about divine timing and destiny. So this destiny and divine timing has to do with what you have charted in your own personal chart before you ever arrived on the planet. You set aside a certain, very specific blueprint of what you want to accomplish, who you want to meet, who you want your family to be, and who you're going to wind up in a relationship with. This could also be a friendship, a new friendship that's coming, because the 5th house does rule social life for those of you Capricorns that are happily coupled. Okay, so this is definitely something to look forward to here. I like it. All right, we got to talk about your 6th and last house before we go to the extended reading. Heartache and loss. This card deals with some grief as well, not for all of you, but the 6th house represents your work and your health. For most of you, this is going to be talking about work. What has bummed you out about work in February? Or is it your health that is a problem that's causing sadness here? Now, you have a good message here. The diamond, and of course, this is not medical advice, but listen, if you have symptoms, go get it checked out right away. Right away. And if the medical team cannot find anything, then you need to keep searching for answers if you keep having the problem. What's the diamond dreamer? Material wealth and true prosperity. So for many of you, like I said, it's going to be talking about work. If you get bummer news from your job, please don't worry about it because it will be rectified here. Okay, you also have the numbers. This card is the number 6. I feel like you have 6 in this reading somewhere else. I'm going to look for it in just a moment. Oh, you have 36. Okay, the River Queen was 36. 3, 6, and 9 seem to appear in this reading quite often. So the 6 is the caretaker, the nurturer. You will be cared for, Capricorn. So don't worry and don't stay in this situation too long if it's about your job and money. If it's about your health, then you need to get to the bottom of that, and you are not afraid to do that. Okay? Now, before we go to the extended reading, I always pull some tarot cards to see, especially for my single Capricorns, I want to make sure that I take care of you. What signs are around you in way of relationship? We have fire, we have water here, and we also have air. So that is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That is also Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. And the fire signs are Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. That's a lot. That's a lot. Who's hot to trot for the Capricorn? All right, so we're going to go to the extended reading. If you want to follow me there, check out the description box below. Many blessings. Take care, my Capricorns.